This is William K. Murtaugh, Witness 1, and today we are going to discuss Field McConnell. Now, 24 hours ago, before this recording was made, news came out that Field McConnell came out of solitary confinement a bit early. And a couple questions have been asked as to why. And there are a number of possibilities here. The most obvious is that he probably was let out for good behavior. He was let out with a promise that he would quit making comments about Kim Pacazio. He wouldn't mention her at all, and he would start obeying the restraining order that was placed against him by Kim Pacazio. It's not going to get him off the hook with Kim Pacazio, but it is going to at least get his phone privileges back for the next 60 days. Now, Kurt Pendergrass and Phil McConnell seem to think that he's going to be out of prison in time for Christmas. And there is always that possibility. I think it's unlikely, but I was wrong about him coming out of solitary confinement, so I might be wrong about this. It seems kind of strange because Kurt Pendergrass himself stated on a recent chat that a 60-day extension to Field McConnell's extradition hearing had been granted by the state of Minnesota and by the state of Wisconsin. That means it will be at least January 31st before the case is heard, depending on when the 60-day extension takes place. If it takes place starting December 2nd or December 4th, that puts it around January 31st. Any later than that puts it into the first week or two of February. But Phil McConnell is at least going to have to wait until the end of January to find out his fate. And it is more likely than not that Phil McConnell is going to remain in custody for that amount of time. And once the milestone of Christmas Day is met with Phil McConnell in jail, he will have been in prison longer than Tim Holmseth served on his misdemeanor charge of stalking, that he pled guilty to, by the way. And that Phil McConnell, by the time he goes to the state of Florida, will have served the same amount of time that Timothy Charles Holmseth might have served on all four counts, excuse me. So Phil McConnell is paying the price for getting involved with Tim Holmseth. I don't think it's dawned on Phil McConnell quite yet. Now, the latest revelation about Tim Holmseth and the images of his son might not sit too well with those that supported Phil McConnell. And the very, very effective video that Agent 19 did when he learned of this situation with Tim Holmseth isn't going to help. It's a highly impactful video, and it paints a very bad light on a lot of prominent people. And Phil McConnell and his promotion of Tim's book, which isn't supposed to be in the public sector to begin with, is not helping. Odd comments that Phil McConnell made at a speaking engagement is not helping matters. A foundational evidence is building, and the evidence does not speak kindly of these individuals. Phil McConnell is in the center of it, right along with Timothy Charles Holmseth. They're twins. there's something of a bromance going on here between these two. And one has to wonder what else has been going on in that mansion. Is Phil McConnell the Epstein of Plum City, Minnesota, or Wisconsin? Are there secrets about Phil McConnell that we don't know about? We certainly are finding secrets out about Timothy Charles Holmseth. So is there somebody out there that Phil McConnell is pissed off? Is there somebody out there that is an enemy of Phil McConnell that has something to offer? See, when you get into the glass house effect, and you have dirty laundry that you want to come out, you need to be careful. Because it can come back to bite you. Now, if you got nothing to hide, and you're not worried about anything coming out about yourself, that's fine. But if you got something hidden in your closet that you don't want out there, don't make enemies. Because there could be somebody out there that has something in their pocket, something in their safe, something you've forgotten about, that they're just waiting for the right time and the right place to bring to the attention of your enemies. This is what happened to Tim Holmseth. It's what's going to continue to happen to Tim Holmseth. And it's going to happen to Phil McConnell. Because Phil McConnell has his own share of enemies. And they're just waiting for the right time and the right place to strike. And that right time might be because of Timothy Charles Holmseth. So while Kirk Pendergrass, Chris Hallett, and the others brag about this so-called win with Phil McConnell, and about all these wild things that Phil McConnell says is going to happen this year, next year, who is it that's lurking in the background that wants to settle a score? Who is it that's lurking in the background that wants to get even? Who is it that may come out to the forefront and stop the celebration that Phil McConnell is personally having? Is someone going to send me or somebody else some anonymous material? Are there images out there? Who knows? The internet's an interesting place. It's an interesting way to find out secrets. It's a way to have these secrets come out and people hide behind anonymity. It is the home of the faceless demons. And demons get mad. So if I were Phil McConnell, I would open up that Bible of his and I would start praying and praying hard. Because times are a-changing. And Phil McConnell is right in the middle of that change. This is William K. Murtaugh, Merc Witness 1. Have a good one.